Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy, and this is the number 10 review of series number 4. Number 4 being Long Cut Mint. And as you just saw, it will be of the Kayak version. Alright, so let's take a look at that can. That is a sticker on a blue plastic lid. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. The rim of these cans is actually raised. Alright. It does give it a little bit more strength than, let's say, the Pinkerton products. It is not as good, though, as Red Seal or Husky. Going around the side banding. Warning label. Branding. Mint, and the fact that it's a net weight 1.2 ounce can. If you see very lightly under there, there is a 5-digit and letter code, and that is the date code. Okay, so Swisher products do have date codes. They're on the side band, and they are 5 digits and or letters. This one is, it looks like B322E. I have been sent a video privately on how to read codes for this stuff. I have not taken notes on that video yet, but I will be at some point. But the codes on these are on the bands. That'll be, I guess, Silver Creek as well, and the standalones like Cooper. All right. So the back, that said, doesn't have anything on it. And where were we? Okay, we were going around the banding, and then you have the manufacturer's information and barcode. This is a product of Swisher International of Wheeling, West Virginia. All right, I'm going to have to check for the domestic content because although I sort of have an idea, I don't want to say it unless I'm absolutely... Yeah. To their credit, all the Swisher products I've come in contact with thus far are 100% domestic grown tobacco. All right. Now I'm going to crack this. I sort of know at this point what I'm going to find. The question is how well the flavor is going to cover whatever else is possibly going on in the product. This is the first entry of the third tier. Okay. Kayak did rather well in the straight series, not so well in the wintergreen series. So we'll see about mint, but this is the beginning of the third tier. There will be 5 entries in this tier. Also, at the end of the video, I will be mentioning a couple things of interest if you want to stick around to that. Okay. Wow. That... okay. It's a peppermint smell off the can. Not necessarily bad, but there's something else there that I can't quite tell. It's a little sunken in the can again, but you know what? I'm thinking now that that might be because the can sits down because of the rim being up. It's not moving around in there too much. Let me give you a cut shot. If you can even tell what's going on there. I mean... Alright. Product in the can. Now see how you can see the upper edge there? That's what I'm talking about. It looks like it's compacted in the can, but because the rim's raised, the center of this can actually sits a little bit lower. So that might be part of the reason. I really hadn't noticed that before during the wintergreen series. I'm going to take a pinch and then I'm going to hit the pause button. Okay, it's very moist. Cuts a little sketchy. Yeah, but it doesn't matter how much moisture's in this stuff. I'm still having to back it with a finger. I'll be back in a second. Okay, and I am back. All right. It's got some sort of something going on in the background. I'm not even moving this. The cut is so bad, I'm going to leave this up front. Partly because it's not going to bother me that much because it's already starting to flatten out. There's no way I'm sending this around the side. I'll never get it out. There's something going on in smell that's being mostly covered by the mint, the smell of mint, but it's going on in taste too, and the mint in the taste is not covering as well. It's that alcohol-ish something that's going on. I don't see how anybody can enjoy these products with that alcohol, whatever that is, that's being used in the processing. I'm going to get this right out of my mouth as soon as this video is over. All right? I'm going to be quite honest. It's not as bad as the CN Smokeless Tobacco Company products. It's not as bad. The alcohol, whatever that is, isn't as bad as, let's say, the Decade in the Straight Series or the Derringer in the Straight Series. But I have a feeling that's only because Swisher with their Kayak range did a better job of covering whatever that is. The only way that I could see someone enjoying and or getting used to this is someone that has never had anything else, has never had a premium, or has only had Decade. This would be a step up. But besides that, I mean, look, I knew that Kayak had a bad rep, and I knew that it was, you know, a bottom tier budget dip, but even that said, I mean, I question the ingredients list of this and how safe it is. I mean, yeah, you're not ingesting anything, but I mean, you are holding it in your mouth. It's just something, it's something that they're doing that with a little more money, they could do another way and it'd be so much better, okay? I mean, if that shady aspect of the alcohol, whatever that is, wasn't there, I could overlook the cut. It's a crap cut, but I mean, at $1.50, you know, what the heck? Their lids are, they're not as good as the Red Seal, but they're better than the Pinkerton lids. You know, now, see, right now, I'm starting to get used to this. And it's almost like, nicotine's there. And whatever mint they used is definitely there. Because I'm getting a mint tingle, almost burn, actually. The nicotine's there, but the smell's not great, and the flavor's not good, okay? The packaging, it's cheap, but it's passable, all right? The cut is horrific. I can't even... It's really bad. I mean, this stuff is really, really moist. The moisture level is good. And it's still not clinging together. I mean, you know, short of adding glue, you can't pinch this stuff. Anyway, you know, it's probably going to be better, or at least it has a 50-50 chance of being better than the CN smokeless products. But besides that, you know, it's mint. It's not a great mint. It's not a good smell. It's not a good taste. It's a terrible cut. Packaging is cheap but passable. Nicotine seems to be there. I'm guessing some of this registering tingle burn is nicotine absorption. But, you know, it's just not for me. And unless you're backed up against a wall, it's probably not for you either. Anyway, East Tennessee Dippers, I am sorry. I know this is your thing, but I just can't. I can't sign off and tell people, yeah, go out and buy something. It's great. No, it's really not. It's not. As I said, I don't like trash talking companies, but on the other hand, being a review, I have to be somewhat honest. And this is, I don't want this in my mouth. Bottom line. My mouth is drying out. Is that supposed to happen? Anyway, real quick, and then I'm going to go. Okay. As I said, there are 4 more after this in the 3rd tier, and then an add-on at the end, which will be put in the Mint playlist and in the standalone products playlist. All right, if that gives you any guess. Berg's Dip Reviews. The guy is uploading daily again. Okay, Berg's is back at it, and he's doing some different stuff, to say the least. All right, so he's up and running, and I hope he's able to, do that for a while. Also, Dirty Pat Walsh has taken, because his channel is sort of, there's music, there's harmonica stuff, and there's tobacco stuff. He has taken all his tobacco stuff and put it on one playlist that can be found under, go to his homepage and hit playlists. And I think it's the 2nd one. But there's like 60 videos there and there's some different stuff. There's Skull Dark. He has the only review I know of Skull Dark, which is a Canada only product. So he's got that all in line now. So you should check that out. All right. And he just did a review of Derringer Straight. And if you don't believe me about this whole alcohol thing I'm talking about, go watch his review. Anyway, guys, I thank you. I thank the new subscribers. I don't know who you are. I'm guessing that I only get notifications for verified accounts. That's what I've come to the conclusion. And a lot of people don't have a verified account. People that don't, that don't have channels don't usually verify. Understandable. So I don't know who you are unless I see it pop up in a thread. All right? That all said, I will be back tomorrow. We will be doing Longhorn because I just can't get enough. Do take care of yourselves. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and God bless.